Hello everyone, welcome to another video and happy Saturday. So I'm just nipping to Post Locker to pick up a parcel and I'm going to Argos. I've ordered some games from Argos. I'll show you them when we get to the games room. But first I'm going to leave you with a little video of me opening a parcel I had off Retro Rob and show you what I got there. So I have got a parcel. It is off Retro Rob. I bought something off him and he packed it the next day. He went to CX. Is there anything you want me to look for? I did see a few things, so he repacked it and chucked them in here. So the one thing in here is very special. But I will say, Rob, your packaging is bomb-proof by the look of it. Look at all that tape. Right, so I've got to try and open this now without damaging what's inside. But I'm excited. It's something I wanted a long time. Laura nearly picked me one up from a CX a while back, but I said just leave it there. It was a bit close to Christmas. I said I don't want to spend the money, but now Christmas is gone. And then a few weeks later, Rob picked one up and it's immaculate condition. So I said, if you ever sell it, let me know. Lo and behold. Right, so these are what Rob picked me up. First of all, these are from CX. I told him to grab for me. So we have got Medieval on the PSP. Prince of Persia on the PSP. Monster Hunter on the PSP. What's up with that case? Not case, the inlay. Oh, it's been bent or something, or scored with a knife. Can you see that? Bit of a bastard, but never mind. So that's some of the PSP games off the list. I'm going to have to get I'll do it later on. I'll get the whiteboard out and we can mark off stuff we've bought, because obviously there's stuff I got last week as well that I didn't mark off. Now what the fuck is that? Oh, nice. Keyring. I've got a PlayStation keyring actually. It's the PlayStation logo, so that'll sit nice for that. That is sick. Thank you very much, Rob. And then this is what the main thing I ordered. Well, I say ordered. I purchased off Rob. What have I done with my knife? There's some bubble wrap on you, Rob. Right, that's the second layer. Can you see what it is yet? I probably shouldn't be referencing Rolf Barrett, should I? Let's be fair. And we have the Grand Theft Auto collection. Now, I've wanted this for so long. Obviously, I do own the games, but look at the condition on that bad boy. Now, there's a little bit of a fold there. Rob did mention this to me, and like, that is so tiny. I'm going to try and glue that, I think, but you don't get 30-year-old cardboard in that sort of condition. I don't think there's any cracks in this, is there? No, there's not a single crack in that case. He's told me it's complete as well, so let's just look. So we've got Grand Theft Auto. We have got the manual for it. We've got the GTA 2 manual. And then, what's this? This is the map for London. Rob, you put the maps in the wrong side, you tit. So that is Grand Theft Auto and GTA 2. And then... Oh, fair fucks, Rob. Fair play to you. Right, I'm a bit confused. Right, so that's Grand Theft Auto and that. So, this is the map then for GTA 2. These maps are perfect. They've never been opened, have they? Let's be honest. Well, I say never been opened. They've not been used. That's GTA 2. And then this is the Grand Theft Auto map. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. So we've got both. These, they're just mint. It's really mint. So they go in that side somehow. Don't fuck it up, Wayne. It's come in good condition. Keep it in good condition. Right, that's that side. And then you have GTA London, which we have a brand new manual for, and the map, which is sick. Absolutely sick. It's even got the sticker. You got a Rockstar sticker. Now that is sound. That is really cool. GTA London. I don't know how well this will show up on video, but there's not a mark on it. It's like it's never been played. So you go there. They're all the same. Well, the two I've looked at are. There's not a mark on them. It's like they've never been used. I quite like the detail on the inside as well. Just turn that around. Yeah, they're all brand new. This is mint. Absolutely mint. Thank you for this, Rob. I appreciate it. I know it was hard for you to let go after, because he basically got it in a trade, and I said, look, if you, I'll buy that off you, because I didn't think he really wanted it. He was trading something, and it saved him selling it, so he was going to sell this for cash. But he said as soon as he got it, he was like, I don't think I can sell it because it's in such good condition. And I'm with you on that, Rob. I really am. So I kept nagging him, and he was like, oh, I don't know. But in the end, he folded. Wayne always wins. But yeah, look at it. Absolutely mint. So that is going to have a nice spot up on the shelf. Thank you, Rob, mate. Thank you. I thought it was dense on the front, but it's not. I've been spitting on it as I'm talking. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, over the moon. I've wanted that for a long time, and that is a brilliant copy. So cheers, dude. Right, let's get cracking on with the video. So I am back. Thought I'd change the backdrop to mix things up a little bit. So here we are anyway. You might notice in that footage as well, I tagged in a little like snippet of CX. I didn't film anything while I was there. Purely there was nothing about it. There was nothing interesting there at all. But I did pick up a couple of games. 2 of them are on my list that was on the whiteboard, and 2 of them wasn't. But I'll just show you what I grabbed now. So on the PS5, I grabbed Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy. Thought I had this, but I actually don't. So Rob mentioned this to me, Retro Rob. It was in his local, and I was like, oh shoot, I haven't got that. So I grabbed that. It was only a £5, and while we was in there, my son Dylan, he noticed this in the PS5 section, so I grabbed that. Back for Blood Steelbook. Never played the game. I don't know if it's any good, but for £8, it's a nice Steelbook, isn't it? So we got that. And then for the PSP, I got Final Fantasy Tactics and Dissidia, however you pronounce it, Final Fantasy. So Very Final Fantasy heavy CX trip that one was. I have had some post as well, so we will get opening that in a sec. But I was walking through my local town as well, and there's a shop. He does like phone repairs and laptop repairs and stuff, and he does sell the old retro game. And as I was walking past, I spotted this in the window. So I had to grab it. A boxed Game Gear game. You don't see them very often. So I was like, right, I'm going to have that. I had a little nose when I was in there as well. He had some VHS, and I was like, if there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Ghostbusters or something like that, because I'm on a bit of a kick with that, the old cartoons I used to watch. And he did. So I found that and that. So I asked how much, £12.99 and £4. I said, well, you do them both for 15, and he did. So I think that's not a bad price for like a boxed Game Gear. It's complete with manual as well. It's all in here. So we've got the manual and the game in the little holder there. So I'm well happy with that. Well happy with that. And then post-wise, I ordered some stuff off Vinted. Like I said, I'm on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kick. So we've got a Leonardo NECA figure and a Donatello NECA figure. Now these are second hand, of course, but they're like 40 quid in all the shops. I managed to get the two of these for 35, so I paid £17.50 each, which I think is a really good price. So that is that. I will save the games I picked up today from Argos until last. Purely, well, you'll see why in a sec. But I've got a delivery from Amazon as well. I want to shout out to Dave for this. Dave Chungus, Wolfpack member. He messaged me and said, I'm not sure if you got this, but it's a good price. Mortal Kombat 1 Steelbook. I'll put the price up here. I couldn't leave it there for that. It was £2. Do you know what I mean? Brand new and sealed. So yeah, it's not a game in there. It's just a Steelbook. But for £2, I was having it. Right, Vinted. We got a Vinted delivery. No, this isn't Vinted. This is eBay. So I just want to show you this. This is to finish off another set that I literally just showed you. We have got Michelangelo and Raphael. So now I've got all 4 NECA figures. And the box is ripped. What an absolute bastard. That's happened in transit, that has. Purely because they didn't put them in a box. They just stuffed them in this bag. And I thought it was a stupid way to package it, but oh well, I'll put in a complaint about that and see if they can do anything about it. But yeah, we have all 4 of those now, so I will get them displayed somewhere. I don't know where. I'm running out of room, folks. So that is that. And then this is the little thing that is out of character. Something I wouldn't normally buy. But Ed, right, so basically I bought this off Ed. He's a god level in Wayne's Wolfpack membership. Let me know, mate. Did you wrap it like this? Because I don't think you did. And it's really squashed. So I think it's got damage in the post. Can you see? And they've resealed it or something. Because it did take a while to get here as well, mate. So looks like someone stood on it. But story behind this is Ed was talking about when he comes back to the UK, he was talking about selling something. And me and Laura said, oh, we might be interested in that. So obviously he's back now, back with a vengeance. He asked if I was still interested. I was like, yeah, why not? And he done me a stellar deal. That's if I can open it. So shout out to Ed for this one. Right. Completely out of character for me, but oh, Ed, oh, yeah, you're great, man. Great. 7-Eleven vest. Fair play to him. Now, that's not what I bought, but he sent me a photo before. He had a 7-Eleven's vest, and he said, well, I'm in Thailand, I'll pick you one up. So thank you very much for that, mate. I appreciate that. But the item in question is a Nintendo Switch. It's a Nintendo Switch Lite. He done me a great deal. 50 quid for this with the case. It's even got the grips on the back to hold it better. Mega excited to play this. I know I had a Switch before and I didn't enjoy it. He's even put a game inside, Splatoon 2, so that'll be a bit of fun. Basically, I know I'm not big into Switches or Nintendos or anything like that. 2 secs. Oh, there's a screen protector inside as well. Nice, thanks Ed, mate. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, it's even got a little holder to keep games in. That's pretty cool. And it comes with a charger. So, the reason I bought this is I thought I could play it in work. So, in work, I know you think you're supposed to be working, but I can play it on my lunch break. And sometimes I do have a bit of downtime. So, if we're doing like an emergency lighting test, we've got to turn the power off and let the batteries drain for 3 hours. So we're basically just sat around waiting for 3 hours. So that'll give me something to do. Like, they're not every day, but as and when they you know, they come in and we do those jobs, something to do in the van rather than just sit there bored out my mind and scrolling through YouTube. So yeah, that was the reason behind that purchase. I think 50 quid for a Switch Lite, a game case. It's got the charger and everything in there, is ace. And thank you so much for that vest there. That is awesome. So the games I picked up from Argos were obviously Switch games. That's what I didn't tell you. So we got Little Nightmares, Assassin's Creed 3, Sphinx, House of the Dead Remastered, and Donkey Kong Returns, a HD version. Only issue is, I didn't notice this, I didn't read it or anything until I showed the boys in the group. And this, they are bloody digital downloads. They're codes in a box. They are not actually carts. So I am going to be taking these back, unfortunately. So the only game I've got at the moment is this. I have ordered a couple off Vinted as well, which I thought I got a good deal on. So that'll be cool. I just remembered when I had my Switch before, I can sign into my Nintendo account, and I've got Metal Gear Solid on there as well because I bought that digitally. I got it physically on the PS5 and then digitally on the Switch, so I can get that back. But yeah, they're going back, unfortunately. But we do have more coming off Vinted, which will be in the next video now. And I just want to talk about the title of the video, Limited Run Games. So basically, I ordered off them the Tomb Raider special edition, the you know, the remaster. It was a special. I put a photo up and it had a gun, it had like figures, it had loads of stuff. It was awesome. It was like 200 quid. So I pre-ordered that. I pre-ordered that in September. It was due for delivery in March. In the meantime, I've pre-ordered the Soul Reavers limited edition as well, special edition, and the big box one. That was like 180 quid or something. I then, the other day or week, I can't remember, it was in January anyway, I've had an email to say it's been delayed until August. And I was like, do you know what? That's nearly a year since I put the order in, and going off reviews and stuff. Some people have waited over 2 years for stuff. I'm not doing that. There's no chance. Not with a £200 game. If it was 20 quid, it's different. But you know, I forked out the best part of 350 quid to them, and I'm not happy just to have that money out there for 2 years, maybe more, before I even receive anything. Even if I receive anything at all. I've been watching a few YouTube videos and I didn't realise how bad of a company they are, in fairness. So yeah, me and Limited Run Games are done. I'm not ordering off them ever again. They are super slow, but I just feel waiting a year for a product that you've paid for up front is taking the piss, really. So yeah, I'm not doing Limited Run anymore. So I cancelled those pre-orders. I've had a refund. Now, a few videos ago, I mentioned like starting up a little game fund again, and I haven't really told anyone how that's going. Like, remember I bought the Ed thingy, NECA figure and Robocop, so that came out of the game fund. Ed put a massive donation towards that, and then the rest came out of the game fund. So the game fund was looking kind of shitty. I think it was about 50 quid. But then I had a payment off YouTube for 120 odd quid. It was three months worth, so that went in. Because if you remember, I was demonetized for 3 months. They owed me a month, but because it wasn't over the £60 threshold, they withheld it, so there's 57 quid outstanding. And then obviously when I got monetized again, so I had 120 odd quid off that. I have just had the refunds for those games, so they've just gone straight into the game fund. And if you remember my video about me talking about wasting money, so what I've started doing is I've stopped buying coffees in work and trying not to buy lunch as well. So every morning I've been making a coffee, taking it with me, and what I've been doing is in the mornings, if I'm not buying a coffee and I got my own, I'm putting £2 into the game fund, and then I'm taking a flask of coffee with me. So every time I have a coffee, not every time, but generally like afternoon, I put another £2 in the game fund because I would have bought one. If I take lunch to work, I'll chuck a £5 into the game fund because I haven't bought lunch. And then like mid-morning, I'll chuck 150 in. I'm doing it in like micro-transactions. That way I can just keep on top of it. You know, I'll put 150 in where I would have bought a Pepsi Max or something like that. However, I'm not being religious with it. If in the middle of the morning or afternoon I fancy a Pepsi Max, I will buy one. I just won't transfer the 150 over. So I've been doing that as well. So that's mounting up nicely. Currently, my game fund is sat at £699. So that's with the refunds, the YouTube money, and the coffee money I've been saving. So we're at 699. There's a few things I got my eye on. I'm very tempted to spend it all, but I'm trying to build it up. Now, I just got the OLED as well. My other TV I put up for sale. A guy from work's having that. 200 quid, so he's going to have that off me on payday. So that'll be another £200 into the game fund, which will take us up to 899. So we're getting close onto £1,000 in the game fund, which is a really nice figure. My question to you folks is, do I start using that to buy the games I want off my board now, which is obviously the purpose of it? Or do I just keep saving it up and then go to a gaming market or something like that and just go wild? Make a cracking video out of it, you know, searching the gaming market and just pick up loads of cool stuff, because not that money won't be any object, but I will have a nice fun to do that. So yeah, let me know what you think about that idea, or do you think I should just use it as I'm going? Because currently, like, these little bits I've bought haven't even came out the game fund, so I'm not particularly using it as such, but it's there when I do want to buy the bigger, you know, bigger priced items like the Resident Evil statues and stuff and the collector's editions. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think of my purchase on a Nintendo Switch. I know it's completely out of character. I'm not going to go mad and start a mad Nintendo Switch collection. It's just to pass time in work, really, so I can just play it on my lunch break or if I got any downtime. So I will buy the odd game here and there, but I'm not going to go crazy and say, right, I want to get a collection of 100 Switch games or anything. It's not really my cup of tea. But there are a few games I've got my eye on that I think would just be cool to play in work. I really want to get Little Nightmares. I think Donkey Kong will be fun. I've bought Mario RPG off Vinted. I've got Borderlands coming off Vinted. Something else, Luigi's Mansion 3. So it'd be nice to get Luigi's Mansion 2 maybe. And then just little, you know, just the odd Nintendo exclusive. And I don't want to spend silly money. Another idea I had was buying the cheapest games on the system and like doing maybe mini reviews. I did mention this to Jordan and Rob. Like, I went on CEX, typed in Switch games and done them lowest price to highest. There's a few games on there that are like £5, £8. No one ever talks about these games. It's always the bigger games. So I thought, well, maybe I could do that. Buy the cheaper games that no one talks about, and then you know, talk about them and do little reviews on them. For instance, where did I put the Switch games? There. I've never heard anyone talk about this game. Now, this was a PlayStation 2 and GameCube game, but I've never heard anyone mention this on the Switch or talk about it. So things like that, who knows? But yeah, I'm not going mad with the Switch, so don't worry, I'm still sticking with PlayStation. But it's just a little console to use whilst in work, really. And that'll be it for this week, folks. I haven't done a lot of travelling. It's a bit of a mishmash. I'm a bit lost at the minute, if I'm honest. I got so many... I'm so ahead of myself with videos at the minute. So currently I've got 3 uploaded on YouTube. This will be the 4th as I'm talking. But I'm really trying to stay ahead with videos. So I'm talking about stuff that like went out yesterday. But you're not seeing it for 3 weeks, if that makes sense. So it's hard for me to keep a track of things. But I'm going to try and get the CEX this weekend. Hopefully pick up some bits. If not, I've got a day off next week. I'm gonna get some shelving for the room, so I'll get all that on camera. Like try and work out how I'm gonna set things out, and hopefully get a CEX trip in that as well. So I shall see you all on the next video. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Nearly at 8,000 subscribers. Really want to get there. Pretty please. And if you want to support the channel, become a member of Wayne's Wolf Pack, and you will become a legend. I shall see you all on the next one. Take care, stay safe, and game on.
Big respect to the gamer, name of Wayne. In his royal PlayStation, Wayne's the same, and he's got love for the levels, high score or not. But for now, he'll show you why his collection's hot. Wayne's World! Game stay, play, he game stay. Wayne's World! Play, his realm, y'all, his game haven. Right.